we're ready to move on. And this, I think, pairs so perfectly with what we're talking about in skincare, because MetaPWR in the whole line is an inside out healing system. And so Megan Nankerville has been gracious enough. She's a physical therapist here, working in the geriatric part of that industry here in Sioux Falls, has her own practice. And she dove in big last fall because this product line seemed to really answer a need in her life that she just couldn't really figure out. And so we've been able to solve blood sugar spikes and dips, increase cognitive function and energy with this product line. And so we're ready to get the skinny Megan on these 6 products that make up this lineup. So take it away.
Sounds good. Thank you, Melissa. I'm in the car, so just
hold on, Meg.
Make sure everybody can hear me.
We can't hear you.
Or that I didn't freeze on you.
We cannot hear you. Are you able to stop where you're at for a few minutes? That might help the reception.
Okay, I took my headphones out. Can you hear me now?
Oh, that's so much better. All right, we're ready.
Okay, how about now? Can you hear me?
Yes, that's great. Thank you. Shoot, we lost you again.
Okay, perfect.
I wonder if we should come back, Chris.
Am I back?
Are you back?
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Now I can, yes.
Okay. We'll see if we can get this to work. Like Melissa said, my name is Megan Nankerville. I am a physical therapist in Sioux Falls. Specialty is geriatrics. And the metabolism is something that I hadn't thought about as much until convention. So if you were like me and you saw this list and you had a mind-blowing moment that our metabolism actually influences all of these areas, then you're not alone, because I thought the same thing. Metabolism to me was controlling your weight on how fast your body processed food. You know, you always see those people who are a little bit smaller in body composition and, oh, I have a fast metabolism, I can eat what I like. So I was really blown away when they showed us this list of what our metabolism actually influences. Then they showed us this statistic, and that only 6.8% of us actually have optimal metabolic health. And that's pretty scary to see that the majority of us don't, which we can see in all the issues of those areas that Melissa listed are generally top problems for us. So then doTERRA launched this MetaPWR line. So we'll go through each of these ones pretty short and sweet on what the benefit is. And then at the end of my little spot, I'll tell you how I use all of these products on the daily. So the first one is the MetaPWR oil. So if you've been around doTERRA for a while, you will be familiar with Slim and Sassy. Slim and Sassy was our original blend to target the metabolism, blood sugar spikes, things like that. But doTERRA thought, of course, like all things, we can do this better. So they did some research and they created one blend and assessed how that affected fat maturation as well as blood sugar spikes. That blend did okay. Then they did another blend, and that blend did better than that. And that's what they called Slim and Sassy. But they said, I think we can do this even better. So then they created a third blend of oils, and it blew everything out of the water. And that's what has been now known as MetaPWR. So peppermint, grapefruit, citrus oils, ginger, all sorts of things in there to help with those blood sugar spikes. Kids can take them, adults can take them. What's that?
For a second, we were losing you. I think we're okay.
Okay, am I back now? Okay, with the beadlets, my kids like the beadlets. I like the beadlets. Whenever you have that craving, but you're not really totally that hungry to have something yet, pop a beadlet. A fourth of a drop in each of the beadlets. My little hack I recently discovered is if you put 8 beadlets in a veggie cap, you made yourself a soft gel. So if you're in an abundance of beadlets and not the soft gels, there you go. You can use up your beadlets that way. I also really like the gum, the third one here, the satiety gum. This has the MetaPWR oil in it. The act of chewing plus the oil is really great at helping curb cravings. Or if you have kids in the car that want 8 million snacks and you don't need to have 8 million snacks, throw them a piece of MetaPWR gum. That also helps.
Love it.
Okay, then the next set, we'll start with the MetaPWR Assist. That is a capsule with extracts of mulberry and berberine, as well as some other awesome things to help you manage your blood sugar spikes. So they recommend you take this at your 30 minutes before your largest meal of the day. And what that does is it helps set you up so that after that largest meal is working through your system, you don't have that blood sugar drop. I also like to take this actually at lunchtime, so I'll go through that routine with you at the end. The next one is the MetaPWR soft gel. So the 2 drops of the oil in a soft gel, easy to use on the go. I take one after each meal, and just helps you maintain that blood sugar level as well. If you are gonna, one thing I thought of too to tell you about the assist, if you are taking that, you should wait 2 hours before you take a Terrazyme, or else you will make that metabolize even faster. And I did learn that the hard way. And the last one, Melissa already kind of talked about the MetaPWR Advantage, the collagen. I think this has been a super great benefit for my cognitive health, as well as aches and pains in my body and my overall inflammation. I'm 37 and I play soccer still weekly, and I feel like I don't get nearly as stiff and sore the next day as I did before before I started the Advantage. Collagen is great for hair and nails and joints, as well as that brain function. My hair has grown a lot in the last 9 months since I started this, and as well as my nails. I feel like I have to trim my nails more often. So last time I did this class, I sent Melissa this picture and I said, you could use this, because I was kind of proud of it. MetaPWR implementing the system has helped me lose some weight, which I wasn't my primary goal, because I really wanted some of the other benefits with the sleep, mood, energy, and the brain fog. But what I think it has done here is not as much weight as inflammation. I definitely feel my body has a lot less inflammation than it did when 9 months ago before starting this. I take Advantage first thing in the morning. Before I get in the shower, I drink my Advantage. And then at breakfast, I use MetaPWR soft gel. And then 30 minutes before lunch, I take the MetaPWR Assist, even though lunch isn't my biggest meal of the day, because I have the crash at 2 p.m. And that has helped with my crash. And then 2 hours after I've taken the Assist, I take my second dose of Lifelong Vitality plus Terrazyme and another MetaPWR soft gel. And then right before bed, when I take my bedtime things, is when I take my...
Oh, we're losing you.
Oh.
Maybe your 10 minutes is up and we're cutting your mic. I don't know. Something like that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing I was just saying is I take that last MetaPWR soft gel and its endocrine complex when I take my bedtime stuff, because I don't get that 3 a.m. wake up call to go to the bathroom. And what I've read is that that's relating to the liver, and your blood sugars are changing at those times. And that's generally why it wakes you up. So yeah, and then the last thing I'll say before Melissa does cut me off is I was super diligent for 6 months with everything. And then the last about 3 months or so, I haven't been, but I've still been able to maintain my progress. And I think that's the biggest thing that has been a difference between other times of doing, things in terms of weight and that type of thing, is that once you fall off, then all your work went with it. Instead, now I've fallen off a little bit, but my work is still maintaining. And then I get back on track and make those next steps and progress.
That's so powerful, Megan. That's so powerful. And that shows that this isn't a like lose weight, slim down, drop a bunch of fat quick type of product. This is healing from the inside out. And so your body is going to be able to maintain something when it's actually, like you said, the fact of the difference in your picture, you said, is a huge difference in inflammation. That's life changing. So anyway, I really appreciate your story and your vulnerability and your willingness to share all of that.